Welcome to Mechanicy Stuff. Welcome to Mechanicy Stuff. Today's adventure is Fiona's clutch plate. What we're going to do is we're going to try and clean it in with the chemical dip that we use. There's actually a recipe for it in previous videos where we cleaned two rusty on. We compare the chemical dip to electrolysis, and the chemical dip comes out far superior. If you like stuff like this, please press the subscribe button. You press the icon bell as well if you like, and it'll tell you about future videos and what's coming up if you have a look at the shorts. So what we'll do is, there's no actual grooves in it. It looks like it's been slipping at some point, but I don't know whether that's just oil and crap that's on it, or there's a bit of rust on it, you can feel it. And I don't really want to take anything abrasive to it. So we're going to stick it in the chemical dip. Put my gigs on. As I say, the recipe for this chemical rust remover is on a previous video, and you can use it over and over and over again. You'll see by the colour of this when it comes out, you'll think he's putting bloody rust onto it. But well, it's submerged. There we go. Right, that's submerged. It'll sit in there overnight. What we'll do is we'll cut this vid and we'll join onto it tomorrow when it's clean, when we can actually have a look at it and clean it up. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to Mechanicy Stuff. Today's adventure is retrieving Fiona's friction plate from the chemical dip. Before we go ahead, I'd just like to thank everybody who's subscribed, who's following, and just thank you for your support. It means a great deal. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Press the icon bell icon. I get it mixed up every time, and it'll tell you when the next videos or what other stuff's coming up. All right, let's get cracked on. Here she is. Just let it drip off. Like I say, it's a very, very, very mild chemical clean. But I mean, you know, you'll see from the photographs from before. Give it a squirt of brake fluid. That's not so bad, is it? That there's a little, you can see it, but you can't feel it. It looks like it's actually, you know, something's been between. I don't know, is it the driven plate? It's not a friction plate, is it? It's not friction material. I guess it's obviously a driven plate because it's got a spline on it. It has got, it's more like degreaser. Just wondering. Well, that's to deflect the oil. I've seen things like that before. Because, you know, the seals weren't really brilliant. They were cork, maybe. I'm guessing. Oh, you have to have bloody shares in that stuff. Go through it like mad. I use ethanol as well, quite a lot, for cleaning engine parts. I don't have a parts cleaner, so I just tend to use a bucket, you know, and stick some ethanol in it. I think that's come up reasonably alright, hasn't it? We'll just see. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of Scotch-Brite. Let's see what that. Just see if that. Oh yeah, it's a tiny little bit of just surface corrosion. I may just go over that. I'll just go get things. Get a little bit of memory. Let's just have a wee look at this. It's not harsh. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Because I'm assuming the surfaces really want to be as clean as humanly possible, so it gets a bite of the friction material, which I'm assuming is asbestos. But I have seen you can actually get replacement driven friction material that you rivet on, which I was so surprised at. So this type of clutch must be quite common. Look at that little. Yeah, that's spanking, is it? Absolutely spanking. I think we've been really lucky so far. So basically everything, apart from the bloody fist, everything's been in reasonably good condition. When you see other chaps taking stuff in bits, you know, there's only one other Chenard Walcker engine sort of rebuildy type thing on the internet that I can find anyway. And that, the cylinder head was absolutely shot to shit. They ended up having to make another one. But that, I think that was a slightly later model with an alley head. So I think we've been very, very lucky. I'm pretty confident it's gonna run. If it doesn't, have you ever seen a grown man cry? Nah, she'll run. I'm convinced she'll run. But like I said, I'd love to be able to get her just driving, so like a driving rolling chassis, so I can get her on and off the ramps. Because as I said before, I have other things that I have to do. You know, Fiona, I wish she could take priority, but she can't. And she's had me out failure. I haven't got the strength I used to have. At one time, I'd have happily just pushed her off into the yard and pushed her back on. And I did that, and I couldn't get her back on the bloody ramps. We had to dig an old electric winch out and drag her on. And then I pushed her on once. I think I pushed her on with a digger once, and I pushed her on with the old Land Rover. So it's not ideal. That's a bit loose, isn't it? A clean rag. Oh, just one more. Dry it a bit wet and dry. I say that it's marked more than anything. I mean, I'm assuming I'm doing the right thing. If I'm doing it wrong, put something in the comments. But like I say, I just assume we clean it, stick it all back together. Because the clutch was working. Like the only bloody thing that was. When we got her, I did try it, and I put my foot on. It's only a mechanical clutch. Once we got the engine out, and yeah, and it moved, you know, so that's about it really, isn't it? I will keep at this. I'm not going to bore you shitless with me polishing a bloody clutch plate, but it doesn't appear to be warped. It's not cracked. It's never been bloody welded, has it? So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, I'm getting a bit late now, so I'll give up for today. All right, I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.